Most people think that to change your life, you need to think big. You need a massive shift, a grand resolution, or a monumental stroke of willpower. But James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, argues the exact opposite. Real, lasting change doesn't come from giant leaps. It comes from the compounding effect of hundreds of small decisions that Clear calls atomic habits. Think of it like this: if you get 1% better each day for a single year, you'll end up 37 times better by the time you're done. Conversely, if you get 1% worse every day, you decline almost down to zero. Today, we are breaking down the absolute best framework for changing your behavior, step by step, so you can finally make good habits stick and break the bad ones. Before we get into the rules of habit building, we have to fix a fundamental mistake almost all of us make. We focus too much on goals and not enough on systems. Clear points out that winners and losers often have the exact same goals. Every Olympic athlete wants the gold medal. Every job applicant wants the job. The goal isn't what differentiates them, it's their system, the daily processes they follow. The goal, writing a book. The system, writing 500 words every single morning. If you completely ignored your goals and focused only on your system, would you still get results? The answer is yes. Goals are good for setting a direction, but systems are what actually make you make progress. The 3 layers of behavior change. To change your habits effectively, you have to look at the 3 levels of behavior change: outcomes, processes, and identity. Outcomes, the outer layer, what you get, for example, losing weight, publishing a paper. Processes, the middle layer, what you do, for example, going to the gym, setting a study routine. Identity, the core, what you believe about yourself. Most people try to change from the outside in. They say, I want to be skinny, outcome, so I will go running, process. Instead, you need to build identity-driven habits. Start from the inside out. Don't focus on what you want to achieve, focus on who you wish to become. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to be. When you write a page, you are a writer. When you practice coding, you are a programmer. Every habit follows a 4-step loop: cue, craving, response, and reward. To build a great habit, you have to manipulate these 4 steps. The first law is all about the cue: make it obvious. If you want to practice guitar more, don't leave it tucked away in a closet. Put it right in the middle of your living room. If you want to eat healthier, place a bowl of fruit on the counter instead of hiding it in the bottom drawer of the fridge. 2 highly effective tools Clear suggests here are implementation intentions and habit stacking. Implementation intention: I will behavior, at time in location. Habit stacking: after current habit, I will new habit. For example, after I pour my morning cup of coffee, I will meditate for 1 minute. You are anchoring a brand new habit onto an established baseline behavior. To break a bad habit, make it invisible. Hide your phone in another room while studying. Remove the cue entirely. The second law: make it attractive, craving. The second law targets the craving: make it attractive. Our brains are driven by dopamine. We anticipate rewards, and that anticipation is actually what causes us to take action. To make a habit attractive, you can use a strategy called temptation bundling. This means linking an action you need to do with an action you want to do. For example, if you need to review a lecture transcript or check emails, but you want to listen to a specific podcast or watch a show, you bundle them. You only allow yourself to watch that show while you're walking on the gym treadmill. The power of your social circle. We naturally adopt the habits of the culture surrounding us. We imitate the habits of 3 groups: the close, family and friends; the many, the collective crowd; and the powerful, those with status. If you want to build better coding or studying habits, join a community or group where that behavior is normal and expected. Culture redefines what is attractive. To break a bad habit, make it unattractive. Reframe your mindset. Highlight the benefits of avoiding the bad habit to make it lose its appeal. The third law handles the response, make it easy. As humans, we naturally gravitate toward the option that requires the least amount of effort. Therefore, to build a habit, you need to reduce friction. Clear introduces a massive concept here, the 2-minute rule. When you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. Read before bed becomes read one page. Study for a major exam becomes open my notes. Run 3 miles becomes tie my running shoes. The goal isn't to do everything in 2 minutes. The goal is simply to master the art of showing up. A habit must be established before it can be improved. You can't optimize a habit that doesn't exist. Environment friction. Prepare your environment for future use. Want to work out in the morning? Lay your clothes out the night before. Want to study effectively? Close all non-relevant browser tabs before you shut down your computer today. To break a bad habit, make it difficult. Increase friction. The fourth law, make it satisfying, reward. The first 3 laws increase the odds that you'll perform the behavior this time. The fourth law increases the odds that you'll repeat it next time. The fourth law is about the reward, make it satisfying. Our brains evolved to prefer immediate rewards over delayed rewards. But good habits usually have delayed payoffs. Working out pays off months later, while bad habits have immediate payoffs. Eating junk food tastes great right now. To counter this, you need to bring a little bit of immediate satisfaction to good habits. Use a habit tracker. Marking an X on a calendar creates a visual indicator of progress, which triggers a minor hit of satisfaction. The cardinal rule of habit tracking. Never miss twice. Missing 1 day is an accident. Missing 2 days is the start of a new, bad habit. Even if you can only do a habit for 1 minute on a busy day, showing up maintains your identity. To break a bad habit, make it unsatisfying. Create a habit contract with an accountability partner. If you break your rule, there must be an immediate, tangible penalty, for example, paying them a set amount of money. Ultimately, Atomic Habits teaches us that small changes don't add up, they compound. You don't need a massive breakthrough to achieve your goals. You just need a reliable system of tiny habits that reinforce a strong, positive identity. Pick one small change today. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives into systems that actually change your life.